pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And that one's good. Freak.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Pacers trail by 16. Miles the pass to Chalmers, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Chalmers checked in for Indiana.
The slip thing.
And we've reached half.
And now, let's hear it for you. And now, let's hear it for your Hastings.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kent Bazemore is out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far. Releases from 15. That one wide left.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Dragic with a wide open look. And Indiana, another 3.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Hopkins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Miles kicks to Dragic. And stolen by Freak by himself.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Pacers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Teague is checked in for Kent Bazemore. Both free throws good from Dragic. The Hawks leading by 15. Here's Hopkins. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Right wing. Miles dishes to Cantor. Here's George. Unloads. Rejected by Hopkins. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And so here is Indiana. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Teague kicks to Freak beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Here is Miles. 7 points in the game. Outside, George. And it's George again missing. Atlanta leading by 18. Millsap a screen. Fires from deep. And another 3 from Hopkins. Freak's got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And now,
Doris Burkhardt. Doris.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Freak following the score by Indiana. Here's the three.
The ball, sticking too much.
And it's Miles with the rebound. Pacers trail by 19. And here is Chalmers. 5 points in the game. Turner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good. Robinson's checked in for Indiana. Both free throws good from Turner.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now here's Freak. He's got 39. Trains the three-pointer. Freak's got 42 in the game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside for Robinson. Atlanta with the rebound. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the three. Another 3 for Atlanta.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here is Robinson following the three-pointer by Freak. Kicks it to Chalmers. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Freak.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly, you're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile, more of a smile of relief. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Daniels, he's checked in for Millsap, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Pacers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Mario Chalmers.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so Chalmers nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Hopkins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Chalmers passes to George. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson for 3, and he gets it to go. Robinson's got 10.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now. Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Timeout, timeout.
The Hawks call timeout. Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your teammates.
Indiana making some changes. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Turner. Ilyasova comes in for Hill, and it's Dragic in for Glenn Robinson III. Atlanta also making some changes here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Splitter. Millsap comes in for KJ McDaniels, and Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Dragic is out there with Chalmers. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pacers 5. 4 on the shot clock. Dragic with it. Out defended by Freak. Outside for George. Passes it to Dragic. George with the screen on Horford. Dragic dishes to George. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Pass to Chalmers. Stripped it away. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Wow. And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Now, here's Chalmers. Tight defense on him. To the middle, here's George, and he lays it straight in. George has got 11 in the second half.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Move the ball. It's
Here's
sticking
Freak.
too much.
Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. He feeds it to Freak. The three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 20. And Chalmers kicks to Dragic. Pass to Ilyasova. Lots of room. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Man, showing some terrific range. 65 points for Freak.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Hawks.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 21. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Millsap a screen, and that one's good. Freak.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Outside Dragic. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Millsap with the steal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on George. And the first one drops.
When's the last time I hit the rim?
And both free throws good from Freak. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Miles the pass to Landry. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now Miles. 6 to shoot. And Young, here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. From deep, and that one drops.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.